Alright everyone, this is Battle Network 3, blue version, not that anyone cares. Now what this is I believe at the end of the last video you got an email about a TV interview in the beach square, I believe. I'm pretty sure you get the cyber Metroline ticket with it. I don't think there's any sort of shortcut there yet, but I'm pretty sure you have to go talk to everyone to see if they'll go. I think the only one that'll go with you is Gutsman, and he's in the tournament. So I'm just gonna grab my trusty water. Most of this video is just fast forwarding. Oh, no, not most, I'd say just over a third. So yeah, you have to go to Melu, Yai's, and I believe Dex's homepage. Kinda wish I remember what was going on in this video. Oh well. Excuse me. Yeah, I definitely have to do that. Or I'm heading to the cyber Metroline. I don't know. Oops. Should probably be watching the actual video than checking emails and whatnot. But I'm gonna see, anyways. No new mail. Oh. So, fighting viruses, like always. Yeah, this is another one of those long videos that I don't have anything, that I don't know what to say for. So yeah, you find out that Gutsman isn't even there, so you have to go to the Yoko area, and what's the contest again? Something bizarre. It's like who can hold their hands on a hot water heater the longest without burning, or something stupid like that. Because in Yoko Area 1, I believe, there's actually a giant water heating program. You'll see it in a minute or so. So I finished Alice Madness Returns on Nightmare mode. For those who don't know, that's the unlockable difficulty. You have to do New Game Plus. I can't do a fresh save, which I kind of wanted to see how it turned out, but oh well, probably better in the long run because I did a collectibles run as well. So that made the game much less, I guess, tedious. It's not all that tedious, but when you're at the point where you're just going for collectibles, you're not playing the game to see the story, it does get kind of, it becomes more tedious than it needs to be. And my Witcher 2 walkthrough is still being planned on. I'm still planning on doing one. I just don't think it'll be any time. I don't think it'll be this year. It'll probably be summer of 2012. You know what, let's face it, my school really does have to take priority, and getting like $1,300 for a new PC like a month before school starts, I mean, good, like that's like the best time to get a new PC, but it's not the time to start recording a walkthrough for like a 40-hour game. Especially when I don't have a job, as of this recording. Who knows, maybe tomorrow I get called in for an interview. That would actually be pretty awesome. Except I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, this is the beach area. This is probably the first time you've ever seen it. I'm just trying to head into the square so you can actually start the interview itself. Oh yeah, those enemies are kind of new. They shoot 2 bombs at you. So be careful about what they do. It's kind of fun watching everything at 2x speed. I'm doing pretty good at these fights. Another reason why I'm not starting my Witcher 2 guide is because they're still patching the game. Not because it doesn't work or anything, don't get me wrong. The game works perfectly, at least for the most part. I'm sure there's technical errors in various places. I can't get the game to run at full frame rate, so I can't really be looking for bugs and complaining. But they're adding like they're adding pretty much a quest per patch, so I mean theoretically I could record chapter 1 of the game if I had a computer, but they're also adding some tweaks to the UI and universal item storage, which is something I did want. I actually did want that in the game from the very beginning, because the last game actually had it, which was awesome because I could just store everything, because you find some cool stuff that you don't want to sell. You find like super rare armor made from like the skin of the boss you just killed. I don't want to go sell that for like 50 gold. I want to keep that. I mean, it becomes useless once you get the new piece of armor, but you want to keep that for... well, it's like an RPG thing, hoarding. So either way, crazy net enemies are attacking the camera crew, I think it is. So now you have to go stop them. Which I don't believe is too difficult. The story mode in these games are never that challenging. Well, okay, I'm saying that because I played these games when they came out, and I probably had trouble with them back then. And then when I picked up and played it now, like, I don't think I even died. I don't think I died till the very end of the game in the story mode here. Then again, the final boss is always the most challenging part of this game. Well, in story-wise. The extra bosses are always more difficult than pretty much anything you will find in the main game, which is good, because they're optional bosses. You don't want them to be easy. So yeah, every one of them you have to fight a group of enemies. I don't think you've seen the trumpet virus yet. The different levels have different effects on you. This one actually reverses your control, so down is up is down, left is right, and right is left. This is the second version. The first version actually makes the enemies invincible while he's playing the trumpet, except for him. So you can kill the trumpet guy, but still have, and then the enemies become vulnerable again. And the third one, I think there's a third or even a fourth version. I think one version actually blinds you. Or confuses you. I don't know. These enemies actually show up in a lot of the other Battle Network games after this, so I don't remember which ones they do show up in, or which one is which. The first two are always the same, but the third one changes. In one of the games, one of them, the third version one of them forces you to stay in the same square while he's playing. One of them blinds you. I think one of them blinds and confuses you at the same time. They have all kinds of crazy effects. So yeah, either take out the trumpet guy first, or get used to having your controls switched on you at not random intervals, but get used to them being changed kind of out of nowhere. Like, you can see when he's getting ready to play, so make sure you're out of the way of an attack as he's playing, just to make it easier on yourself. But he's not too difficult to kill off. He only has like 150 health. Do I get lost here? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yes, that's the first version. the yellow trumpet there. I wonder if he gets a chance to use his attack. Or he makes the enemies invincible. Just to show you guys what he does. Also, I think if you get the guy with the bandana to land on a sand square, he doesn't actually do anything. I think the sand actually absorbs the impact. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, you see there the enemies were invincible when the trumpet was playing, so obviously you can't hurt them. Unless you kill the trumpet. With, I think he only has like 90 health, which isn't extremely difficult. Is this the third of the viruses? Do they all have those trumpet things? I think they do. It's a little odd, but alright. So yeah, stay in the back where the swordy viruses can't get to you, and kill them before they can use steal or area grab, or area steal, whatever it's called. It changed for the first, it kind of changed between the first 3 games, and then I think it stuck with something else for the rest of the series. I don't remember. So you have to fight anyone, or does someone save the day? I can't remember. Okay, never mind. I think Proto Man gets this third guy too. Nope, he just leaves. So I guess I'm gonna cut it off here, just because I don't think there's any more fighting.